Hello there and Happy New Year, Aries. Welcome to your reading for January 2022. Thanks for stopping by today, spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are turned on. Alright, so let's get started. Spirit, tell me about Aries in January of 2022. What's going to happen for Aries, Spirit, in January? Under intention, we have behind the mask. Under intention, we have taking steps. And under energy, we have fear. Okay, so Aries, you want to come out from behind the mask. You've been hiding something, I think, for a while now. Now, a while can mean a lot of different things. This could be years, it could be months, it could be weeks, it could be decades. Whatever this is for you, I think as soon as you saw this card behind the mask, it probably stung or hit you or something. You know what this is about. And there's a lot of fear behind taking the steps to come out from behind the mask. I feel like there's something hidden. There could have been a lie, a deception, maybe to keep the peace with you and someone else or a group of people. Or maybe you thought at the time it was the right thing to do for whatever reason or circumstance. Some event made it to where you needed to keep something hidden or be deceptive or just straight up lie about something. And I see in January that you want to take steps to correct this. However, the fear is keeping you in an energy of maybe taking these steps slowly. Maybe I think this actually, the fear is keeping you from taking the first step. So it feels like once you can take that first step, the next steps will be easier. It's just getting started that seems to be the issue here. But let's get some more information. Tell me more, Spirit, about Aries in January. What's going to happen for Aries, Spirit, in January? Enchanted Fern Grotto, refuge. Okay, some refuge for you. Standing Stones, passage. Maple Spirit, generosity. And Crystal Cave, trust. All right, Aries, it does look like this new year is going to be a little different for you than the past years. So this taking steps to come out from behind your mask, come out from behind your deception or lie. It's kind of a rite of passage, but there's refuge in truth. I feel like the part of the fear is hurting someone's or multiple people's feelings, or you're afraid that they're going to think of you less or differently. But this is it is kind of a rite of passage, a passage through for learning, for growth, to become getting closer to being your higher self. And this card is twofold to me. You want to take refuge behind the mask, but there's refuge in the truth and letting it go so that you're no longer like carrying it inside, so it's no longer festering and causing energetic and emotional problems inside, because once it's out, even though things may happen that you don't want, people's feelings get hurt that you don't want, it feels better for you, to you, and you get to be more yourself. So there's a generosity here with Spirit. I want to say there's a generous amount of Spirit around you to help you through this, and they want you to trust. So your spiritual team, or your animals or ancestors or angels or whatever is around you that you're aware of, whether maybe you're not aware of, but there is a spiritual team around you, and they want you to trust in this process. There's a lot of healing with this. A lot of this refuge also makes me think peace and this passage. So like you walk through this passage and you don't have to look back anymore. The past isn't hanging on to you, dragging you down, or keeping you feeling weighted or burdened. And I feel like there's a generous amount of energy Spirit is pushing your way or giving to you to help you bust through this fear. Because even though on this side of the card, like, and you're dressed in black here, just like it's like stepping off the edge, just taking that first step. The first step's a doozy, right? That will bring you into the light. That will bring you into healing and refuge and understanding that the trust that things will work out is valid or is worthy. And I think the generosity too is not just Spirit around you, but you being generous with yourself after you are able to come out from behind the mask, and more trust. So it like feeds itself to help you keep growing, to help you be who you're meant to be, or what you're supposed to, do or go forward with. Let's find out some more. Tell me more about Aries in January, Spirit. What else is there to know for January for Aries? Okay, I'm going to pull these because they sat differently here. Alright, so we have the Eight of Wands. Oops. The Ten of Pentacles. The Star. Knight of Pentacles. And Death. Okay, so this process is a pretty major process for you. Like I said, this, whatever you're coming out from behind the mask about, I think as you've been carrying it for a while, and by taking the steps, facing your fears, coming out, being honest, explaining, maybe it is, explaining what you did or didn't do, or said or didn't say, or the reasons why, all of that. In the there's, with this Death card here at the end, it just means that old you, the person that is behind the mask, by the end of the month, as you work through this, will be gone. That part of you will be gone, and you'll be reborn as the newer, better version of yourself. So it's like once you take that first step, things will move quickly. Once that first step, just take it, and all of these things will move quickly. Now, it looks like to me it's not going to be as bad as what you think, what you have in your head, that all the this fear is telling you that you're going to be rejected, or you're going to be abandoned, or you're going to be judged, or looked down on, any of those things. It's not as bad as what you think, and I think you have more family and support around you than you realize, and once this starts all moving forward, I feel like that's when you'll start seeing all that you have around you, the great amount of abundance of love and people and things of value to you. You have a lot, and your fear has been keeping you from seeing. You're behind a mask, so you're not seeing the full picture. And with that, as you take the first step and you go through the passage and you trust and you the things that happen that are going, the consequences of coming out from behind your mask, whatever those are happening, it's a much more positive outcome than you thought, and you have hope like you never thought you could before. It's like a switch almost. You take that first step, things fall apart, or in your mind, or everything kind of crumbles quickly, but people come around to support you, help you out, forgive you, whatever that means or how that plays out. But you're grateful and you realize how much you really do have, and that there's so much more hope for the future and a more emotional balance here. So as you progress, after the first step, it feels like it's going to move quickly into gratitude and refuge. It's going to feel better that the truth is out. Once that happens, it feels like the rest of the month and maybe beyond, things are just a slow and steady type of progress as far as developing yourself, because now that you're out from behind the mask, right, that frees you up, that frees up some space inside. There's more curiosity or more generosity as well, for the people around you, and for the gratitude that you have for the people and the things and the support that you have. And I think your trust gradually grows. Your fear gradually subsides. And like I said, by the end of the month, a new sense of you has been reborn. In a sense, like a phoenix. The phoenix burns out. You can't be behind the mask anymore, and you finally show whatever it is you've been hiding. That phoenix turns to ashes and then again rises later as a newer, better version of itself. And I think that's what's happening for you in January. So let's get one final message for Aries, please, Spirit. What last piece of advice do you have for Aries here? For January. Alright, that's the artwork. And it says wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Okay. Your adversary I see as your hiding self, the self that was hiding behind a mask. And this is spirit. This is how your trust pays off, that you can see this as an opportunity to expand and grow versus staying fearful and small and hidden. So you've seen like the truth being an adversary, but you now see it as a path, a passage to spiritual enlightenment and personal growth. All right, Aries, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. I have produced a yearly reading for you, so be sure to check that out. And again, Happy New Year, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.